Mic check. Mic check one. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. We'll go viral. Yeah.
Raise your hand again, who's gonna be live? Gentlemen, do
Yeah,
y'all
but
see
tell me
that?
not to call
Yeah.
until
Do your
next
live
week, 'cause I
cameras.
won't return his calls till next week, that's fine, we're getting ready to do press conference, so, yeah, that's fine.
Thank
All
you,
right.
thank you.
All right, bye.
We're good, Marion, thank you.
Sorry, guys.
Y'all gonna give me a win?
Y'all ready?
Tell me, are y'all ready?
Yes,
Okay, we're ready.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ryan Desmond. I am the District Attorney General for the 5th Judicial District, which is Blount County, Tennessee. Obviously, to my left is Sheriff Barong, and to my right is Sheriff Spangler, the Knox County Sheriff. TBI agent in charge, Derek Newport is here with us, along with Deputy Chief Jeff French and Sheriff Jimmy Davis from Loudoun County. We do have a brief update to give you all today. Obviously, this is a large investigation that is still ongoing, and we are limited on what details can be released and when they will be released. Once the subject is brought into custody, obviously more details will be made available publicly in a courtroom setting very quickly. But a brief update, a very large investigation yesterday, as you know, led to us charging the defendant with first-degree murder, first-degree attempted murder, as well as felon in possession of a firearm. And what I can candidly say is the most coordinated law enforcement investigation with as many agencies as I've ever dealt with, gathering evidence, following leads, hour after hour with no sleep whatsoever. Today we can announce that Marcus Irving Dehart, age 41, the brother of the shooter, Kenneth Dehart, was taken into custody today for accessory after the fact, for aiding the defendant after the commission of the homicide. He is being held in the Blount County Jail on a $1 million bond with a court appearance scheduled this coming Monday at 1:30 in our General Sessions Court. Again, we are limited at this time what we can say. The details of this investigation are obviously being closely held, but I can tell you law enforcement is following every lead, and they will bring this individual into custody as quickly as can possibly be done. So thank you very much, and with that, I'm going to turn it over to Sheriff Barong.
Good evening, everyone. As you can imagine, this has been a very emotional day for myself, my deputies, and all involved. And before I go any further, I want to again thank the local agencies, the state agencies, the federal agencies that we have in place to assist us to bring this person to justice. We would be lost without them, and it's very reassuring that they're here. And the two sheriffs, Spangler and Sheriff Davis, to my left and right, I personally thank them. They have not left my side, and I really appreciate that. Today we brought the body of Greg McCowan back to Blount County from the Knoxville Forensic Center. As you can tell, again, it's a very emotional day for my employees. Update you on Deputy Eggers. She was released from the hospital. She was able to be present to go with us. She's on crutches, but she was moving around, and she had an extremely emotional day. And she acted heroic. She did her job, and she's lucky to be alive. But keep her in your prayers as she heals emotionally and physically. As the general said, we're still actively searching for Kenneth Wayne Dehart. We have numerous law enforcement agencies and from every level, and we're committed to track him down. It might be today or tomorrow, but we're going to get him, and he's going to be brought to justice in Blount County. The investigation that led to shooting Deputy McCowan is ongoing. It's led by the TBI, the Attorney General, and myself. It was best to turn it over to let us focus on everything that we have to deal with. And they have done a fantastic job, and I applaud them. And I personally talked to Texas Deputy or Director David Roush. He has been just amazing with the Blount County Sheriff's Office. We've been gathering rewards from numerous businesses in Blount County and individuals. I want to thank them. We're up to about over 80,000. And one business, our local business, Smith & Wesson, is new in Adair County. And Mark Smith, the president, called me this morning and put up $40,000 of it. And I want to applaud them to helping us resolve this in a timely manner. We're working on a bank account for donations for Deputy McGowan's family. As soon as that information is set up, we'll give it to you and disseminate it. We'd ask for some support in that. You know, there's children involved, there's people involved, and we want to help them, and we want the public to help us. And I dealt with the family today, and they went with us to bring his body back. So sad, so emotional, and again, keep them in your prayers first and foremost. When we have additional information, we'll reconvene a press conference. I am not going to answer any question on the investigation. Special agent in charge, Newport can answer some, and I'm going to turn it over to you. I would also like to thank our media partners for their patience. I know you had to wait late in the night last night for me and in and out today, but thank you. Thank you for helping us get this out and hopefully resolve this. So I greatly appreciate you all. Do y'all have any questions? I'll just answer some questions.
Sheriff Barong, you were just part of the procession. How difficult was it for you to pay tribute to one of your own in this way?
Never felt anything like that. I think that was your last night, and the emotion just, it ebbs and flows, and I can't get my arms around it. I can't understand how it feel, void, empty, sad, just a range of emotions. And I know the coming days will be just like that or worse.
Do you think that the suspect might still be in the county or even in the state?
We're thinking he's in the East Tennessee region. I'm not saying Blount County, but he's in this region is information we're still getting. And we're approaching that until we have reason to go outside this area. We're going to focus right here. And we have a lot of tips coming in. We appreciate the public that's calling us. And one tip will be the right tip. And we appreciate them. If they see something, say something, let us know and let us look into it and investigate it.
I know there was a request to see, to get recordings, camera, ring video from neighbors in the area. Is that
Yes.
something that you're still looking for?
Yes, we've done that, and hopefully, if they haven't looked, please look. They'll give us some ideas. We don't feel like he's in that area right now, but we did ask them and had a good response from the neighbors out there and the residents out there.
Sheriff, has there been any other arrests made in this case? I know you mentioned the brother of the suspect. Is there a female that might have been arrested in Sevier County that's related to this case?
Right now, there's one arrest in Blount County, yes. Any other questions of me?
Are you able to give us any update as to the timeline of the events that happened last night and where the brother might have came in play?
Not at this time.
Going back to the deputy, I think I read in a Facebook post that he was a hero and he died here. Maybe say it in your words, in your eyes, is he a hero?
Absolutely. And when that tape is disseminated and you see how the chain of events went down and you see how he reacted, how she reacted, you'll agree with that statement.
Could you share any information what the original traffic stop was for?
Be honest with you, I think it was speeding. I'm not sure. I've been overwhelmed with the task at hand. Do you know what?
It was a multiple failure to maintain lane, being in the wrong lane of travel was the initial traffic stop. But we shouldn't go into too much detail outside of
Thank you, General.
Yes.
All right, we'll take one more if y'all got something.
If you don't have one, that's good too. Thank you all. Appreciate your patience.